Hey guys, it's Jarek the Gamer Dragon showing you some Landrush in Dirt 3 at the winter XGames using a stadium truck. Now I know I emphasized in a video before about how much I like stadium trucks, but I love stadium trucks. Racing in stadium trucks is really fun in this game, and I guess the main reason I really like racing in stadium trucks is because I think about, 7 years ago at this point, I was involved in the junior circuit, and I did that quite a bit where I would race a stadium truck in races much like this minus the snow, down in Florence, Oregon, in the dunes and in the mud. And Oregon is a very big off-road community because we have lots of mountains, we have lots of dunes. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better environment if you want to do that stuff. The Supercross circuit is also very, very big here. It's, I don't know, this is just what really stands out to me. It's what I like to do the most. Don't get me wrong, I really like rally and rallycross, but this is just my favorite style of racing. Anyway, I have the difficulty turned up all the way to 6 out of 6 right now. And really when you do that, the hardest part of these type of races is just getting in first place. Once you're in first place, you gotta hold them off, but that's a lot easier than getting there to begin with. And the AI isn't perfect in this game. I love the AI. And the reason is because I'll make mistakes like what this guy does right here. He kind of spins out in the air and almost takes me out because, asshole, don't take me out because you're a bad driver. But they're not flawless, and that's the problem that a lot of other racing games have, is that the AI is absolutely perfect. If you start getting in first place or doing better than them, they suddenly catch up and go right by you and suddenly get better for some stupid reason. And they just never make mistakes, but in this game they actually do make mistakes, and it doesn't seem ridiculous as I take my... Yeah, I took over first place there. But yeah, I love that about Dirt 3. The AI isn't all perfect. It's pretty much the equivalent to the AI in first-person shooters being like aimbots that always know where you are and you can never fool them. But yeah, a lot of racing games have that problem, and I also love how Dirt 3 has the flashback feature. Because with racing games, you make one mistake and you've lost the race. That's simply that one mistake you've made. You could have had a perfect run up until that one turn that you messed up and spun out, and then you lose. And you know, they added the flashback feature, and basically, if you don't know, it was also in Grid. Codemasters kind of started it in Grid and brought it over to Dirt 3, maybe with the same company, so whatever. And basically what happens is you can, it basically pauses the game and brings you into a theater-type looking mode where you can rewind to before you made the mistake and then continue on. You can't rewind throughout the whole race, obviously. It's only like I think a 10-15 second period of where you were actually driving. But you can rewind that mistake and then continue on. You have a limited amount of these, but it really does help you. I'm so glad they added that. Anyway, I should be coming up at the end of the race very, very close here. At the end of the race, I started getting a little bit warmed up, started getting my turns down a little bit better. That one wasn't very smooth, but I started doing better towards the end. Either way, I came in first place, and that's all that really matters, is that you won. So there we go. Yay, first place. So you see my time is a good 4 seconds faster than the people behind me. And there's some more Dirt 3.